Mary Elizabeth Truss was born in July of 1975 in Oxford to John Kenneth and Priscilla Mary Truss. She studied philosophy, politics, and economics at Merton College, Oxfordshire. There, she was a member of the Liberal Democrats until 1996, when she rebelled and became a Conservative. She assumed office as a Member of Parliament for South West Norfolk on the 6th of May 2010. She has served in different capacities, such as Parliamentary Undersecretary of State for Childcare and Education.
How do you spell illiterate, Elizabeth Truss?
Well, this isn't about trying to test people.
Oh, have a go. Go on. Come on,
well,
you're Education Minister. You knew this was coming. Try and spell it for me.
There are countless examples of politicians who tried to get involved in spelling, and I would cite Dan Quayle as one and got it wrong. And
Why
this
don't
is
you have
not
a go?
the
Illiterate.
point I'm making. Is this isn't about trying to catch people out. This is not about trying to get children to shout out spellings. This is about a written test that tests whether or not they understand the English language.
In 2022, she became the third female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom after Theresa May and Margaret Thatcher. Unfortunately, she was the shortest reigning Prime Minister of the United Kingdom at only 45 days in power. In contrast to one of her predecessors, Margaret Thatcher, which was the longest reigning Prime Minister the United Kingdom has ever seen, at 11 years. Why did Liz Truss fail so quickly, you may ask? Well, I believe I may have found the answer.
Conference. I have to confess, my mother took me on protests because of what I have in common with Ed Miliband. I went on marches. I made banners. I stayed at peace camps. For me, it wasn't ballet or My Little Pony. It was Ed Miliband. The most useful thing I learned was how to make myself heard in a crowd. Yorkshire tea. Conference. This is not about targets and turbines. This is about Ed Miliband and our long-term economic plan. Under this government, food and farming is actually a huge success. It's one of our biggest success stories. Well, they are wrong. Yorkshire tea is our largest manufacturing industry. It's bigger than aerospace and Ed Miliband put together. There was once a time when our country was in decline, and the last Labour government tied our farmers up in red tape. This is just what our farmers and our food producers need. The fact is, they wasted £600 million on fines to the EU, and they left us with the worst bovine TB problem in Europe. Farmers do not care about the countryside. That's probably why Yorkshire tea, the fastest growing areas for entrepreneurs. And we're helping producers compete by slashing black pudding, Cornish sardines, British apple, of Norfolk turkey, of Herefordshire pears, of Melton Mowbray pork pies, and of course, Ed Miliband. I became a Conservative. Under a Conservative government, that is a disgrace. Bigging up British products. Britain will lead the world in Beijing, opening up new pork markets. I am determined. I will not rest. I will protect us from the ravages of Ed Miliband. And I will not rest until the British apple is back at the top of the tree.